Hello everybody. So I made this video. Now I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not trying to downgrade the higher ups, the power ups. I'm just saying this about the server, okay? The server's great. The server's lovely. Don't get me wrong. Okay? The community's very friendly. But when you see in a moment you understand why I'm making this video. Why I'm making this video. So, as you can see, I didn't get in, and it says player banned. Now, there was 2 allegations against me saying that I am a GM, which I am not a GM. If I was a GM, I would actually do things that a GM would do. And then they're saying that I annoyed off a GM, which I was hanging out with them. Now, which I have visual proof because I stream everything, so almost everything I would say. And I remember those days where I was actually hanging out with the GMs, all of them, well, except for maybe 2. And I was going around, playing, a joke on some people because they could have been my peers at one time in the future. So, yeah. So these 2 servers right here, these ones, I'm not saying that the server is bad. No, the server's great. Family, it literally brings you in as family. But the people who, oversee it or have power in the server, like the GMs and the owner himself, not so good. The owner himself doesn't involve people who say that there's admin abuse and stuff like that. Obviously, it was towards me, but because the owner is trying to say chill, he just doesn't want any part of it. And that's why the GMs get away with so much stuff, because the owner just doesn't want to deal with it. Even though that's what you should as an owner. But the server itself, the people, the community, everything is great. And honestly, it was just pure hatred against me. From the GM that I spoke to, and I'm trying to find this new server. Probably not anytime soon. I've gone on to another game, but yeah, this was the only one that I played for around roughly 6 months, maybe 7. When I got my Xbox, it was the very first server that I found personally, not my friends, but I found personally. It was a great server. So all the best to the server, but some of the admins can be some of the assholes. So I basically stood up for my rights and myself, knowing that I know the truth and I have it documented visually. Hey, it's basically talking to a brick wall, and they basically said, "You're out of here." I'm like, bro, so you're not going to give me a chance to watch the video and see how it went down. And basically talking to a brick wall. Nope. And the other thing is, okay, so the other allegation of me pissing off a GM, you're not going to tell me the GM's name so I could not be around him. This was before I got banned, because he was threatening with me being banned and all that stuff, and just 7 or 8 threats, me being banned, when I'm just simply having a conversation with him to get intel so I could leave this person alone, or I could leave the whole GMs alone. But I was cool with 3 of them. So I know I said 2 in the text, but there was one more that I don't even know if she plays Chillfam anymore. So yeah, that's basically how it went down, and they just banned me because they have hatred toward me or something like that. Apparently one of the GMs did not like me whatsoever. And I talked to the other GMs, and they all voted me out. Now, I'm sure a couple were on my side. That's only an assumption, though. But I was chill with 2 of them, at least. And they all voted me out. They said, when my other friends that play this server said, we can't do anything about it, because they talked to the GMs, and that's what they said. We can't do anything about it, leave it alone, whatever. So they know they did wrong. And then he talked to all the GMs saying, yeah, I did wrong, don't talk about it. just shun that person away for trying to stand up for him. You know, myself trying to stand up for myself when I had visual proof. So my advice to you, don't be hesitant. You know, go into the server. You know, try it out. Very, very good community. But the higher ups, you gotta be watchful. You know, watch what you say. Just go in there, have a good time. No disrespect to the server, at least, but the people running it. I mean, some of them are good, some of them are bad. You just have, you know, just have a mixture. It's all good. So no hatred, you know, anything like that. I just wanted the guys to tell you, because I probably won't be making any videos on this server where you see a lot of the friends that I play with and stuff like that. So in the meantime, I'm going to be looking for another server, but again, I probably won't find, you know, as good as this one. So keep this in mind when you're trying to look for a server. This was probably the best, and it's the oldest. It was around when ARMA REFORGER was founded. So at least that's what I got from one of the GMs when I hanged out with them, instead of pissing them off. Anywho, it's all good. But yeah, all for the best for them and stuff like that. I'm not hated towards them or anything like that. I just wanted to let you guys know. Alright, see ya, broskies.